Ready?
Yeah, ready as I'm ever gonna be.
This is a video I never thought we would make. As you guys can probably tell by the title of this video, we are canceling our May 16th wedding due to obvious reasons, the outbreak of coronavirus. It feels like it's a dream.
Or a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world feels like a nightmare right now.
The reality is, we were hoping, waiting. We've been planning this wedding for over a year, and as it's less than a month away, or about a month away right now, we had to make a difficult decision, which was to cancel the wedding due to a number of different reasons. First and foremost, it's illegal for us right now to have a gathering of over 10 people, and that means we can't have our wedding with 120 people.
No.
And I think also there's a moral aspect there. We don't want to have a gathering that could potentially infect our loved ones.
Yeah.
A lot of elderly people, grandparents.
We both have family
Abroad
who would be coming in, and
they're unable to come in.
They're unable to come in now, and they're really special, important people to us. And also, there were two different layers, right? The regulations right now for large gatherings in the state of California, and then also just the fact that we don't want to put our friends and family in harm in any way, and we don't want to push something that might do that. And people like Alex's grandmother that lives like right next to the venue, it's not really about traveling. It's more so that we don't want to put people who are just more vulnerable to the virus. We don't want to put that on anybody in any way, shape, or form.
Nor do we want to celebrate with that in the background. I mean,
Yeah.
Nobody's ever planned a wedding with a pandemic in mind.
No.
It's like, oh, you can kiss the bride. I don't know about that, actually. Let's have everybody 6 feet apart and,
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, we've been kissing anyway, so I think
we're quarantined together. And
We'd be fine.
regardless, I would still kiss the bride. But it's more
I
about
can't hug my mom right now. I can't even see my mom right now.
Hang out with your friends, and it's just not the right time to have a wedding. And I think that this is something that is reverberating across the world. I think everyone has been affected in some way or another from this virus, especially if you were planning, weddings, graduation ceremonies,
funerals,
birthday parties. I just had my birthday like a week or so ago. It was just us in the house.
And Monka.
Yeah. And I think that these are new times, strange times, turbulent times, and we are stepping into the unknown as a species. And this is one of the many ways, the myriad of ways that this virus has affected our lives and the lives of our friends, family, and all of you out there. So I don't think that this is a unique thing.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have been DMing me that have been kind of following along the path of the wedding planning journey, and I wanted to make this video at this time because we've already shed our tears. We've already gone through the hard part of, sending the email out to our friends and family and let them know what's going on and why we're making this decision. We got so much great feedback from our family, just letting us know that they totally understand. Our friends and family have been so supportive, and they agreed that it was the best thing that we could possibly do. And so I wanted to create this video because I know that a lot of brides out there are feeling like, what should I do? My wedding is around the corner. And I feel you. It's hard. It's a hard choice. But at the end of the day, it's not a hard choice when you think about the people that you love and you think about your community and you just think about the fact that the right decision is to not do it now.
It's for the greater good.
It's for the greater good.
It requires individual sacrifice, and it's
Definitely.
not easy. And, for other brides and grooms out there who are grappling with this same, situation. We just want to give you as much love and support as we can.
A virtual hug.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy, but also, something that's been really helpful to us is just realizing the truth of the situation and realizing people all over the world what other people are going through, and the fact that we will have to either postpone, reimagine, our wedding. There are just people dealing with losing loved ones, people working in the medical field, working hours on end, and there's just people dealing with much worse than having to cancel a wedding. Now, we still plan to get married. We just don't know exactly what it looks like yet. We contacted our wedding planner and the venue, and we are unable to pick a new date from our venue because they are so busy. They have weddings Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, and they're dealing with current weddings. So essentially all of April, they're postponing, reimagining, and they're just swamped with everything. And I'm sure that everybody in the wedding industry right now can totally relate to that. And people in all industries, people are losing jobs everywhere. Things are having to be moved around and canceled left and right. So this is what we're dealing with right now. This is our situation. And it feels like the best choice, even though, yes, it's a difficult choice. And we've, like I said, already cried over it. And now we're at the point where we're
at the acceptance stage in the journey of grief. We have shed tears, and at first we were in denial, thinking, oh no, it'll still go ahead. We can still make this happen.
It still feels like a dream.
I think that right now, everyone, everywhere is looking for something positive, something to latch on to inspire or, rekindle hope. And I think that for us, we have just kind of realized that this entire journey from, proposal to engagement to wedding planning to wedding canceling has really brought us closer together as a couple. And, turbulent times, difficult shared experiences are what really create strong bonds. Mm-hmm. And so I'm looking at it, trying to be positive, saying, we can get through this and we'll come out stronger on the other side. When that other side will be, we just have to wait and see and take everything one day at a time. But I find, hope in knowing that this has actually made our relationship that much more strong and that much more unbreakable.
Yeah. And I think that makes so much sense, because it's true. When you're a couple, when you go through something difficult and you come out the other side, you always are a bit stronger. We have our frame of May 16. We already framed our invitation and it's sitting on that shelf over there. And it's just I think we will do something on May 16th. And it's probably going to be, I'm looking at our bar cart over there because we have so much champagne that we were collecting. We were trying different champagnes and wines and stuff. We'll probably
what we'll be doing on May
open
16th.
One of those.
Or 3.
I still have my wedding dress that the boutique is closed right now, so I can't pick it up. So I'll eventually get that. And, we'll share with you guys what our future plan is, what, it looks like, how it all goes down, if we're able to even be at the same place. We don't know. As of right now, we have to wait. The whole world is waiting on pause right now. And so we'll definitely share the more we know, but the truth is that we don't know right now. And the truth is that we just, we're dealing with this day by day. And the good news is we are healing from, kind of mourning May 16th. We're definitely healing from it. We're coming out on the other side. And any of you bride or grooms that are dealing with this, just remember at the end of the day that you still have your partner, that you're making the right decision for your friends, for your family, for the community. And I think that that's what really helps you get through this not so fun situation, for sure.
Yeah. These are tough times, and we've never experienced anything like this in living human history. So we are in uncharted waters, and these tough times are going to require tough decisions, and definitely a lot of sacrifice on an individual level for the greater good of society. And I think this is just one example of that.
And let us know in the comments, any of you bride or grooms that are dealing with this situation, kind of what your plan is. Like, are you postponing? Are you just canceling? Are you eloping? Are you reimagining it? I think that something that's important to us is keeping in mind small businesses during this time, and remembering that postponement is definitely a good option in terms of like keeping people like earning income, because there are a lot of small businesses working in the wedding industry, of course, and just overall thinking of small businesses in that way. But also remembering to do what feels right for us. And also we might not even have the option to do exactly what we had planned and to postpone it as it was. So we'll have to kind of like take that apart as we go along and when we find out more information. But again, it's all on pause, so there's no way to like figure that out right now. But let us know what you guys are doing, because
we're open to ideas.
We're very open to ideas because we don't know. But what we do know right now is that we have been self-isolating in our home. It's been almost
3 weeks.
3 weeks almost. We were supposed to go to New Zealand for 3 weeks on March 9th, and we didn't travel. And so we've been home. We have
postponed that trip too. Everything's been postponed.
Yeah. So we've been home, and we know that we feel really lucky to have each other right now. We feel really so much gratitude for the fact that we're able to go through this hard time together. There is so much unknown, but what we do know is that we have each other, and we're just using this time to become a better couple. Like this can be so hard on relationships because, you know, people are at home spending so much time together. Stressed out about the
anxiety, unknown. I think that we have made a conscious effort to use this time for self-improvement and improvement as a couple.
Yeah.
And by being gentle and patient and kind to each other, being encouraging and open-minded, and really just, you know, taking everything one step, one breath at a time.
And being there for each other and allowing each other to feel like, you know, I had a really hard time one night. It was when it really hit me, the cancellation of the wedding was the day that we sent out the email to our friends and family. And this is what I would recommend for any of you guys dealing with this, if you do decide to do what we've done, is to just send out a mass email to everybody. We wanted to make sure it was really heartfelt and honest. And we started getting emails back, and like when people were responding to me about not being able to come to the wedding and that they understood and send us so much love.
It was like the saddest email chain ever.
It was so emotional because I just, every 20 minutes I was getting emails from the people that
I had to tell her, stop refreshing that email chain, because it was just causing tears.
People were being so kind, but it made me so emotional, and it's when it really hit me, and that's when it really hit for both of us and hit for our parents. That's the thing that like was like the hardest for us, was because going through this wedding planning process, we haven't been like dreaming up our weddings our whole life. So it's like we were excited to get married, so excited. We thought at the beginning we would elope, but then it evolved into a wedding. We got so excited about it because everything felt so us, and you know, we were getting married in Topanga Canyon and just doing all of these things that are really meaningful to us. And then our parents, our families, and even our best friends, like in our bridal parties, we're all so excited, and I cried on the phone with my best friend about her not being able to be my maid of honor on May 16th. And you know, you think about this date for so long that it is sad. You know, it is a seriously sad thing, and you're allowed to feel that. And you know, instead of us just being like, you know, we were positive throughout it as much as we could be, but we did allow ourselves to say like, this sucks.
Yeah. So stay healthy, stay positive, stay happy.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as you could, because this wasn't like a fun conversation at all. But like I said, we'll keep you guys posted on what we plan on and what we end up doing. We don't know yet, but that's it. I will see you guys very soon in a new video. Come check out our Instagrams if you want. For the meantime, definitely check out Alex at youtube.com/AlexTheVagabond. He's posting over there regularly right now. He also has a YouTube channel with his brother called Vagabrothers, which is all about travel, and travel's not really happening as often right now. So he's
stay home, people.
He's uploading to Alex the Vagabond some music covers this weekend. He's posting Jason Isbell, one of my favorite.
You're just gonna have to go and see.
One of my favorite songs ever, and it's so good. So definitely check that out. Also, come listen to Soul Sugar Podcast. Alex is on there all the time. I've been doing Soul Sugar for almost a year now, which is crazy. And there are a lot of podcasts for you to catch up on in your self-isolation. So definitely do that. And we will continuing all the things that we are doing. What are we doing? We're cooking. We're doing acro yoga.
Staying active.
Alex is very much so staying active.
Playing a lot of guitar, singing together.
Yeah,
Carrie has a beautiful voice, just saying.
We've been having fun in Alex's little music room, and we're just like making do with the current situation.
Reading books, cooking, and trying our best to stay positive and stay healthy.
Yeah.
And that's all we can do, so.
Definitely. Well, I love you guys, and I will see you very soon in the next one.
Ciao.
Bye.